The fascinating history of luxury brands, from Louis Vuitton to Chanel. Luxury brands are a symbol of elegance, exclusivity, and craftsmanship. From haute couture fashion houses to high-end jewelry, luxury brands have a rich and fascinating history spanning centuries. In this video, we take a closer look at the evolution of luxury brands and explore the iconic products, marketing strategies, and cultural trends that have shaped the industry. Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. Luxury brands have come a long way from their beginnings in the royal courts of Europe. Today, they are a global phenomenon, with millions of consumers around the world aspiring to own luxury products and experiences. Let's discover the fascinating history of luxury brands, from Louis Vuitton to Chanel. Watch till the end, if you are curious. The history of luxury brands is a story of craftsmanship, innovation, and marketing know-how that has shaped the industry today. As we look to the future, it will be fascinating to see how luxury brands continue to adapt and evolve in response to changing consumer attitudes and trends. Today, luxury brands are part of large conglomerates that own multiple brands across different product categories. Examples include Louis Vuitton, Richemont, and Chanel. These conglomerates have enabled luxury brands to expand their reach and tap into new markets, but they have been criticized for diluting the exclusivity and craftsmanship that luxury brands cherished in the first place. Marketing has always been a key aspect of luxury brands, focusing on creating a sense of exclusivity and prestige. Luxury brands have used a variety of tactics over the years, such as limited edition products, collaborations with artists and designers, and partnerships with high-end hotels and restaurants. Social media has also become an important platform for luxury brands, with Instagram and other platforms providing a way to showcase products and connect with consumers. Let's explore the history of some luxury brands. First, we are going to discover the history behind the French luxury brand Louis Vuitton. As one of the world's most famous and valuable luxury brands, Louis Vuitton needs no introduction, but many people don't know the history behind it. How did it become so popular and successful? Louis Vuitton's illustrious history begs for a rereading of its hallowed stature in the world of fashion and as a colossal business enterprise. It was built on the dreams and aspirations of a teenager almost 200 years ago, one that continues to inspire countless generations. Louis Vuitton, the brand, today is a division of LVMH Moët Hennessy Louis Vuitton, known simply as LVMH or Louis Vuitton, a holding company formed in 1987 with the merger of the fashion house with Moët Hennessy, according to history. Just how massive Louis Vuitton is today and some of the luxury fashion brands it controls, Bulgari, Celine, Fendi, Givenchy, Tag Heuer, and Tiffany & Company. An idea of its iconic history can be obtained through. Each brand has its own storied history and its own distinct image. And they are all technically managed by LVMH, which operates under this umbrella as an identity separate from its history dating back nearly 2 centuries. As of 2020, Louis Vuitton had 23,000 employees, 460 stores, and annual sales of over $10 billion. Best known for its bags, the house is also known for its ready-to-wear, handbags, jewelry, watches, and other luxury lifestyle accessories. Read on for the history of how Louis Vuitton made its mark on the fashion world. The history of Louis Vuitton began with the dream of its founder. Founder Louis Vuitton was 16 when he began his apprenticeship with trunk maker Monsieur Marichal in Paris, France in 1937. His presence in the city was extremely inspiring. Born in Ancha, Wooden walked 450 kilometers from his birthplace to the European metropolis to fulfill his dream of becoming a muleteer, or trunk maker. The French fashion house was one of the first brands to take a deep interest in the future of fashion in the metaverse, a concept loosely understood as a platform where people can virtually interact with each other and their environment. Versace, Milan, Italy. Gianni Versace founded Versace in Milan in 1978 on Via della Spiga. Gianni claimed that the infamous Versace logo was influenced by the Greek artwork he saw growing up in Rome. The reason for choosing an image of Medusa, he said, was because she made people fall in love with her, and he hoped his company would have the same effect on its customers. Ferrari, Maranello, Italy. Enzo Ferrari founded the name Ferrari in 1939 in Maranello, Italy. After the company produced the first car, the Ferrari's name became known around the world by the 1950s. Over the past few decades, Ferrari has established itself as one of the most luxurious sports car companies in the world. Gucci, Florence, Italy. The luxury fashion house Gucci was founded in 1921 by Guccio Gucci in Florence, Italy, when he bought a shop at 7, Via della Vigna Nuova. The shop began as a luggage maker for Italian high society. The Gucci logo is considered the most recognizable logo in luxury branding and was created by Gucci's son, Aldo Gucci. The two G's in the logo refer to the initials Guccio Gucci. Today, Gucci remains true to its founder's roots and keeps its production in his hometown of Florence. Dior, Paris, France. Founded by Christian Dior in 1946, the Dior fashion house was revolutionary from the start and by the mid-1950s was an established fashion empire. Located at 30 Avenue Montaigne in Paris, Dior dressed many celebrities, including members of the royal family. Christian Louboutin, Paris, France. Christian Louboutin opened his first store in Paris in 1992, where his now world-famous red shoes are worn by Hollywood stars and fashionistas. The red sole idea was born out of an accident when Louboutin found his assistant painting her nails red while trying to figure out how to make a shoe prototype look less dark. Now, red-soled shoes are an iconic fashion statement in the celebrity world. Harry Winston, New York, USA. Another famous jewelry company is Harry Winston, founded in New York in 1932 by gemologist Harry Winston. Known as the Diamond King, Winston was known for his innovative designs and aesthetics. Harry Winston House can now be found around the world including in London, Paris, Geneva, Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Tokyo. Tesla, California, USA. Tesla was founded in 2003 by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Terpening in San Carlos, California. They named the company Tesla Motors, after the inventor Nikola Tesla who discovered the properties of rotating electromagnetic fields. In 2017, they dropped the Motors and changed the company name to Tesla. Although Elon Musk is often synonymous with Tesla, he only joined the company in 2004 and is Tesla's fourth CEO. Mulberry, Somerset, England. Founded by Roger Soule in 1971, Mulberry was named after the trees he saw on his daily school trips in England. Soule started making buckle leather belts with the help of his mother. His sister Rosemary designed the mulberry tree logo that is now recognized worldwide. The company later began producing bags, shoes, and eventually clothing. It is now one of the most prestigious luxury leather companies in the fashion world. Rolex, Geneva, Switzerland. Rolex was founded in 1905 by the then 24-year-old Hans Wilsdorf. At the time, wristwatches were not precise, however, Wilsdorf was determined to make them not only beautiful but also accurate. Thus, he moved to Geneva, a city famous for watchmaking, and registered Rolex SA. In 1910, Rolex reached a milestone as it became the first to receive a certification for wristwatch chronometric performance. Balenciaga, San Sebastian, Spain. Cristobal Balenciaga founded his company in San Sebastian in 1917, where his clothes were worn mainly by the Spanish royal family and nobility. However, when the Spanish Civil War broke out, he was forced to close his shops and move to Paris. Based in Paris, Balenciaga became world famous for revolutionizing women's clothing in the mid-20th century. Chanel. The iconic Chanel brand, with its universally recognized interlocking CS logo, has a long and illustrious history. Gabrielle Bernard Coco Chanel was born in France in 1883. Historians credit her as the driving force behind a major change in women's clothing after World War I. Her innovative ideas as a fashion designer freed women from the restrictive, corseted look. She promoted a style that emphasized a more playful, casual aesthetic. Before Chanel arrived on the scene in the late 1920s, jewelry was made only of fine metals and precious stones, and only the wealthy could afford it. Furthermore, even those who could afford jewelry often owned only a few pieces and rarely wore more than one item. More affordable, costume jewelry existed, but was looked down upon by many. Similarly, a beautiful jewelry belt can do more than please the eye. By cinching it right at your waist, you can change the way your clothes flow. The same can be done with a perfectly placed brooch. These simple yet powerful changes are things many women would not have considered before having fun doing Chanel fashion. Today, Chanel jewelry covers the spectrum from engagement rings and wedding rings, to a wide variety of collections. The luxury industry is constantly evolving, with new trends and technologies shaping how brands operate. Some of the key trends likely to shape the future of luxury brands include a focus on sustainability and ethical sourcing, using technology to create personalized products and experiences, and an increased focus on digital marketing and e-commerce. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.